So the first thing is the Arrhenius definition, or the Arrhenius concept of acids and bases. So the Arrhenius concept said that an Arrhenius acid is any substance that increases the H plus concentration in an aqueous solution, and an Arrhenius base is any substance that increases the OH minus in an aqueous solution, right? So for example, here you have HNO3, or nitric acid. So when it dissolves in water, so you see here there's an arrow and there's a water above it, H2O. That means this substance HNO3 is dissolved in water to produce whatever we're gonna put right here, right? So HNO3 dissolved in water will produce H plus NO3 minus. So it will ionize, producing H plus ion and an O3 minus ion. So it will increase the H plus ion, making an Arrhenius acid. NaOH, when it dissolves in water, it will produce Na plus and OH minus, right, making it a base, an Arrhenius base, because it produces OH minus, or increases the concentration of OH minus in an aqueous solution. Okay, so also in your chemistry reference table, if you are not sure if the substance is an acid or base, you could go to table K and table L. This is almost they only use these acids and bases here in table K and table L in the regions questions. So if you look at the table K, you're gonna see that the acids, they all start with an H, right? And then if you look at, or this one right here, if you look at the bases, they all end with an OH. But at the end, you're gonna see NH3, ammonia, and you're gonna see that, oh, it's a base, but it doesn't have OH. The reason for that is because the Arrhenius acid does not describe all the bases. So there is another theory, which is the Bronsted-Lowry theory, which describes bases in another way, and we're gonna figure out why NH3 is considered a base and not an acid, although it doesn't have an OH in its formula, right? Okay, so the hydronium ion. The hydronium ion here, how it's produced is that in water, when an acid produces H plus, the H plus doesn't exist as H plus in water by itself. The H plus will react with water to produce H3O plus, or hydronium ion, because it's more stable. H plus by itself in water is not stable, so H has to react to make it stable, right? So for example, HCl dissolved in water will produce H plus Cl minus, but the H plus here is not going to stay as H plus. It will find the water molecule and it will react with it to produce H3O plus, or the hydronium ion, right? So we usually abbreviate H3O plus as H plus. So if you use H plus or H3O plus, you are okay. They all mean the same thing. They can be used interchangeably. So you could either say hydrogen ion or hydronium ion. It's not really that big of a difference, but the more correct way of saying it is hydronium ion. Right. So